Yo, what is up, guys? It's Full Vibes here, back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about a lot of controversial stuff. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. But without further ado, let's get started with the video. So before I get into this rant, I just want to say that I've been a PlayStation user my entire life. Ever since the PS3, I started off with the PS3, I played a little bit on the Wii, and then I went to the PS4. So like literally my main console is a PlayStation 4. So for y'all thinking that I'm an Xbox or a PC user, no. PlayStation 4, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to agree with this kind of thing. And if you guys are wondering what's happening, is Spider-Man is coming to Marvel Avengers. Yes, and at first that sounds like great news, like, yo, Flo, why are you getting irritated? You know, this is great news. We're getting one of the biggest Avengers, one of the biggest superheroes, like one of the fan favorites on this game. Why are you stressed out? But the thing is, it's going to be exclusive on PlayStation.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, that just ruins it all. Like, this is, you guys don't understand. I've been supporting this game when people hated it. Like, this game got hate all the way back in E3 2019. And this game has been getting hate until the recent war table, which was literally 1 week ago. There was a war table, and that's when people started liking this game. They were like, oh my gosh, I'm actually about to get this game. And people started liking it, people started loving it, people started giving good comments about it. And then they pulled this kind of crap on us. Like, literally, it's been 1 week, not even a 1 week. Last Wednesday, that's when they started turning the tides. That's when people started enjoying this game or actually like wanting to get it. And then they pulled this crap on us, put this exclusive stuff. Like, they said DLC was going to be free. Like, every character is going to be free, all that kind of stuff. But even though this is technically free, it's technically also not, because for the people that are on Xbox and PC, they got to pay around $300 just to be able to get a PlayStation so that they can play with this character. Not to mention, it's not just the character, it's the story mode that he's going to come with it, the event that's going to introduce him into the game, and the villains that we're going to be playing against in the story mode. So that's a lot of content that we're missing out on, not just the character. Not to mention, if it was just a skin, that would be fine, or just an emo, because they're obviously gonna do this. But a whole character and story locked behind a paywall or locked behind one console is just stupid. If you're gonna do this, just make the entire game exclusive to PlayStation, because you cannot have a multi-platform game and maybe even support crossplay in the future and have exclusive like characters like this. It's stupid. Because think about it. What if I'm on PlayStation, right? I get Spider-Man, I love him. You know, I start grinding, I start getting him, I get the best gear for him. I spend a bunch of money on him, get a bunch of good skins for him, and then I want to switch to PC. Now I can't, because it's like they're forcing me to stay on PlayStation. So by Sony, this is a good marketing term, but by Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix, I don't know why they did this, because you know they're starting to get greedy for money, because they could have. You know, they kind of lied to us. You know, they said that we were going to have access to all characters. You know, they seemed like that perfect company. The only thing you're going to pay for is skins. But now they throw this kind of scummy stuff at us. Like, that is very scummy, you know. Like, they just took the money. They were like, screw Xbox and PC. Took the money and just left us and left them in the open, which is so dumb. Now, before these people start typing in the comments, I don't get what people don't understand. Sony has the rights to Spider-Man. No, they don't. They have the rights to Spider-Man for movies. That's it. So, movie rights, that's all they got. But when it comes to games, Sony doesn't have any rights on Spider-Man. People also start typing in the comments, well, what do you mean? Insomniac Spider-Man was only on PlayStation. That's because Sony paid Insomniac to make it an exclusive. But Insomniac, if Insomniac wanted to make a Spider-Man game and not make it an PlayStation exclusive, did not accept the deal, they could make it on every single platform. So I don't know what the problem is over here. Like, Sony does not have the rights. Sony offered a bunch of money to Insomniac. They accepted it. Just like now, Sony offered a bunch of money to make it an exclusive on PlayStation, and Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix, they accepted it. They were the ones that accepted it. And that's why I'm praying this is a timed exclusive. Because if it's not, that's just stupid. That's like, think about it. That's like you playing Apex, and then out of nowhere, Sony posts this crap and says, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have an exclusive legend, but only if you play on PlayStation." That's just so stupid. Like, that's gonna ruin the game. So this game went from getting a bunch of hype and a bunch of support behind it to now getting like, you know, mixed reviews. Like, everyone's like, you know what, I was gonna get this game, but now with them doing this kind of crap on us, like, what else are they gonna do? Because they pulled one of the biggest heroes, Spider-Man, and made it an exclusive. And that opened the floodgates. Now, if Xbox wants to pay a bunch of money to make, for example, Black Panther an exclusive on Xbox, they can do that. Same thing with PC. If they want to make if Microsoft wants to pay them a bunch of money to make it like a PC exclusive, like say Ant-Man only on PC, they could do that, because if PlayStation did that, then so can PC and Xbox. So I'm really hoping that this is a timed exclusive. I'm fine with a week, even a month, but like at least make it so that Xbox and PC can eventually play with Spider-Man, because if not, that's a huge content block. That's blocking a bunch of content, and that's going to divide the player base, divide the community. You're gonna have PC and Xbox with completely less content, and you're gonna have PlayStation over here with a lot more content. Not to mention, we're all paying the same amount of money. There are people on PC and Xbox that are paying even more for the game, because they're maybe getting the deluxe edition or whatever, while on PlayStation they could be paying less and they're still gonna get more content, a lot more content. So this is not okay. And then a lot of people are like, oh yeah, but if we complain enough, then they'll change it. I'm sorry, but that's just not how business works. They've already made the deal. Money has switched hands. They've made the contract. So now all we can hope is that they made the contract for a timed exclusive, because if not, they're in a lot of trouble. Marvel Avengers is in a lot of trouble, because this game went from having a lot of hype and support behind it to mixed reviews. A lot of people are canceling their pre-orders or just not deciding to get this game at all. Personally, I think we have a lot of time though, because they did announce that Spider-Man was going to come out in spring 2021. So we have at least around 7-ish months. So up until then, all the games are going to be the same until now. So that's why I'm really hoping that they make this a timed exclusive. Now, another thing I want to say really quickly is that Insomniac Spider-Man is going to be a different Spider-Man than the Spider-Man they want to make in the Marvel Avengers game, because Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix, they want to take a different approach to Spider-Man and make a more comic appealing version of him, which I think that's fine. I want him to be a different version, but this exclusivity is really getting on my nerves, and a lot of people's nerves too. There's a bunch of PlayStation people too that are even getting mad by this, even though they're getting the content, because most of my friends are on PlayStation, but I do have friends on Xbox and PC that I in the future wanted to play with once they added crossplay, and it's really sucky to see that not all of us are going to be able to get the same experience out of the game, which is very annoying. Now, in the last word table, they did show 4 character icons, one of them being Hawkeye. Now, Spider-Man is not one of those 4 character tokens, because I think those tokens refer to being available on all consoles at the same time. But yeah, it's really disappointing. I know that a while ago, Marvel Avengers did mention that they were going to have some exclusivity with PlayStation, like a deal with Sony, and they're going to have some exclusive stuff on there. But no one expected an entire character and story locked behind one console. We expected some skins, maybe some emotes, all that kind of stuff, which is very annoying. There's also something that we figured out now, that Sony, anybody that plays on PlayStation for Marvel Avengers, they're going to get, when the game fully comes out and all the characters that come out in the future, we're going to have a 30-day access to a legendary skin. Not all legendary skins, just one specific legendary skin, a nameplate and some other stuff for each character. And then after that legendary skin and nameplate will be available to all consoles after that 30-day. And that, it's annoying to Xbox players, but at least they're going to be able to get it in the future, which is not too long, just 1 month. But the fact that, Spider-Man can potentially be gone forever, or not be able to playable forever, that's kind of annoying. And we had leaks before, we had these little leaks before, that Spider-Man was going to be exclusive on PlayStation, but nobody believed that. They were like, nah, Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix, they wouldn't do that to us. They wouldn't. Because they said every character would be available, on all consoles. But they pulled this crap on us. So I really hope it's a timed exclusive. I really hope Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix, they stay true to themselves, to their ways. But apparently Sony and Crystal Dynamics had a completely different they had a completely different plan to reveal Spider-Man. But ever since that leak on a certain website to pre-order Marvel Avengers, they had that little description of you can get Spider-Man exclusively on PlayStation. That kind of revealed that Spider-Man was coming to the game, and then Sony and Square Enix decided to just post it and reveal it now, and then because it's better than later. But here's the thing. There's 2 things that could happen. A, it could be a timed exclusive, and that would increase the sales and the respect for Square Enix by a lot. A lot more people will get it. or B, it could be an exclusive forever, and it would decrease the sales by a lot, specifically on PC and on Xbox. Not gonna lie, even though on PlayStation, I'm more turned off by the game. You know, a lot of people thought I would be more hyped because I'm on PlayStation, and I am hyped to play as Spider-Man. But I'm more turned off by the fact that other people are not going to be able to play this, and that they pull this scummy crap on us, because that's going to open the floodgates for other companies to do the same thing on their platform. But that's it for this video, guys. So if you guys agree with me, leave it in the comments below and smash that like button. Subscribe. You know, I'm definitely want to make more videos like this, and if we get new information, if it's a timed exclusive or whatever, I will definitely make a new video on that. I'm going to be able to play the beta this weekend because I am on PlayStation. I have pre-ordered it, so I'm going to be playing the beta this weekend, and I will pull out gameplay on that. I'll be streaming though the beta on Twitch. My Twitch will be in the description below, so make sure you guys check that out. But that's it for this video. So have a great rest of the day, and peace out.